world, my name is Nicholas Montez, and you're watching my YouTube channel, Nicholas Montez. Welcome back to another YouTube channel video, everybody. I'm so excited to have you all back here together again. And in today's video, we're reviewing the first Coming to America. Now, technically, this review was supposed to be out yesterday, as well as my review for Coming to America 2. But a lot of stuff has been happening for the past couple of weeks, so I wasn't able to do that. But, well, yesterday something happened, but I don't want to get into detail with that. But at least we're getting the review, because if I don't post it, then I'm going to feel very weird and overwhelmed with school in this. But, you know, it's the weekend. That's why I post videos on the weekends. But with that said, let's get started talking about Coming to America. Alright, so for me, I think the first thing you gotta talk about with the original Coming to America is the cast. Of course, Eddie Murphy, Arsenio Hall, James Earl Jones, the entire cast in this movie is of course great. And what's interesting about this is that the people that play Mufasa, which is James Earl Jones, and the girl that plays Sarabi, they're both in this movie, and they both played kings and queens, what they played in The Lion King that came out a couple years later, like 5 years later. Which was really good because this movie, 6 years later, I meant. 6 years later. 6 years later after this movie when The Lion King came out. But I just think the cast is really funny. And of course, there's a lot of laugh out loud moments. This movie is very funny. There's just a lot of great humor. And also, I like the cameo of Samuel L. Jackson in the mix. And you know, the story about, of going to America and Eddie Murphy finding a wife that he doesn't want to control. Like, he wants a woman that has an opinion, likes their own things and stuff like that. They don't need to like everything that the king likes, which is actually a pretty good storyline. And as there is romance in this film, you actually get some great romance stuff with Lisa and Eddie Murphy's character Akeem, which I think is pretty cool. So this is actually a really good movie. Not the best movie, but it's a very enjoyable film. My dad really likes this movie a lot. I wouldn't say I love it as much as him, but I do like rewatching it though. And just the way the characters go are just some of them actually have pretty cool arcs. Like, there's not like any big character arcs in this film. We'll get into that when I review Coming to America 2, because I've actually already seen it as I'm filming this video. But yeah, so I did like this movie. And there's just a lot of funny moments. The cast is great. And yeah, so let's get on to the bad. Alright, so now when we get down to the bad, I can't really say that there's like specific things that are bad about the movie, but there are some I would say that this movie is pretty predictable for some plot lines, and also, as this film is rated R, which I didn't honestly, I don't really know. At first I didn't really know why, but I actually watched this movie on Amazon Prime, which is how I actually got, the way I actually got to see Coming to America 2. And there's a couple of curse words and nudity in it. They actually show when Akeem is getting bathed. They actually, people bathe him, which is women. They show their boobs, I guess, boobs. So yeah, that's kind of why I don't know. I don't really think that should have been put in the film, especially with with a bunch of F-bombs in it. I feel like they should have done it in a different way. I feel like that this movie should have been PG-13. It really feels like it should have been PG-13. But I don't have really major problems with this film. When you really just think about it, it just feels a bit predictable. But I still enjoyed the movie. It still is a ton of fun. The song, "Someone to Care, Someone to Share," that song I love. How it's a song of Lisa and Akeem. I love that. Their relationship together is of course great. So this movie is pretty good, just not the best one. But before I give you my score and stuff, be sure to tell me down below what did you guys think about Coming to America 1? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Are you right there in the middle? And are you seeing Coming to America 2 this weekend? Let's get some nice discussions going. With that said, let's get started with those scores. Alright, so that is it for my Coming to America review. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.